Hi, I'm Matt. I'm the lead artist and team lead of the team Darkroom Interactive, and we're competing from Abertay University, who have provided the local hub we're working in today. And we're here to introduce you to our game Snap Hunt and the progress we've made over the first month of development. Snap Hunt is a tension-filled, stylistic throwback to 70s conspiracy thrillers. It's set in a national park inhabited by a mysterious, formidable creature. You'll set off carrying your trusty camera and a few rolls of 35mm film, ready to expose its secrets. With fast-paced 4 vs 1 asymmetrical online gameplay, Snap Hunt is the ultimate game of hide and seek. Play as either a dark and formidable, powerful creature, or a camera-wielding conspirator.
In most first-person based games, the main balance is weapon damage and health values and characters, especially in a multiplayer setting. With Snap Hunt, we want to play more on players' psychological fears rather than physical danger. Balancing a system around a 4v1 setting can be a difficult undertaking, as you don't give the enemy a ton of health and tell the players to avoid this thing or destroy that. There's a lot more thought process and balance in between the action when you're driven by mechanical features that allow the monster to prey on their target or just explore their environment, rather than hitting the player with more health bars or damage values.
Analog elements of the game have become a major point of focus. The sound design and implementation is essentially to be treated as if the player is sitting at the controls of a tape deck. Our sound designer Paul is going to begin prototyping this in July, now that the audio design direction has now been finalized and documented. We've developed a unique form of visibility detection which uses the geometry of the environment to calculate an approximate percentage of how visible an object or character is relative to the player's view. While this is networked, it is also working server-side, which vastly reduces the possibility of cheating or exploits in a final game. Since the start of Tranzfuser, our programmer Ryan has been optimizing this detection system, and our next priority is the creation of our game's first testable prototype, which we hope to have finished by mid-July. We are working closely with Nadia, our team's art director and concept artist. Nadia is currently continuing to concept our key elements, including characters and the design and features of our main creature. Our art style is approached with a focus on dynamics and scalability, focusing on geometry-based detail and vertex painting texture workflows. We want our artwork to increase the potential and intuitiveness of our camera mechanic. Our detection system can only detect geometry, hence it only made sense to use geometry-based detail, allowing our players to easily identify what details the camera can detect when you're actually taking a photograph. We've been using Confluence and Slack as our development platforms. We've extensively discussed and focused our game's design choices, giving us a robust platform to execute the project's implementation throughout Tranzfuser and beyond.
Our game by its very nature is all about hiding from other players, something that can't be easily achieved when everybody's sharing a single screen at our EGX booth. To get around this, we're developing a single player experience that we feel can showcase our multiplayer gameplay. We're going to be focusing on the camera-based gameplay, and we're going to ensure that our final product is network ready, so when we come to pitch further beyond the competition, we have a product that's ready to go and fits the promise of a multiplayer game. So we've got, a look over here, so we have all of this wall space that we want to essentially fill up by the end of the competition, and hopefully we can have a big scan or a big panorama of the whole thing to show our progression for the entire project, because this month has been pretty hectic, and the one thing we want to, I guess, not do for the rest of the duration is be quiet. Still have a lot of material we haven't put up, so if you guys obviously have any suggestions of things that would be cool to stick up here, any conspiracies or anything like that, so make sure you keep it at Twitter and all those kind of things.